Rich Piana's last Instagram story was just 3 words, feeling not good. 6 hours later, he was in a coma. Dallas McCarver's final meal was a protein shake. He was drinking it when his heart stopped. Jo Lindner was found dead in his apartment just 2 hours after leaving the gym. Zyzz's friends discovered him on the floor outside a sauna in Thailand. 4 legends, different countries, different ages, all dead. But they all had one thing in common. They were using the exact same category of steroids, the compounds that cause more deaths worldwide than any other. But here's what's crazy. Arnold is 76 and still going strong. Zane is 81. Lou Ferrigno is 72. All golden era legends, all still alive after decades of steroid use. So how is it that they survived while modern bodybuilders are dropping dead in their 20s? I started my first cycle at 19, competed twice at 21. I've been clean for 2 years now, and I'm about to tell you which steroids are life-saving heaven and which ones are life-taking hell. But the most critical information, the #1 killer steroid of the modern era, I'll reveal that at the very end. The 5 heavenly steroids. 5. Masteron, drostanolone. Masteron was developed in 1970 for prostate cancer treatment. This DHT derivative has high affinity for androgen receptors, but doesn't convert to estrogen. Zane admitted to using Masteron during contest prep and hit 4% body fat even after turning 40. Scientific research shows Masteron reduces estradiol levels by 23% with 0 water retention. A 2019 Stanford University study found minimal cardiovascular risk factors in Masteron users. But remember, the #4 steroid is way safer than Masteron. 4. Anavar, oxandrolone. Developed by Searle Laboratories in 1964 for muscle-wasting treatment, Anavar was the first FDA-approved anabolic steroid. Its liver toxicity is 67% lower than other oral steroids. Chris Bumstead revealed he uses low-dose Anavar during his off-season. 3. Primobolan, methanolone. Arnold's favorite steroid, Primobolan, was developed by Schering in 1962. Its non-aromatizing properties mean 0 estrogen side effects. Arnold wrote in his book that he only used Primobolan and low-dose testosterone during off-season. The German Sports Institute's 15-year follow-up showed no cardiac mortality increase in Primobolan-using athletes. It only drops HDL cholesterol by 12%. Other steroids drop it 40 to 60%. 2. Testosterone, all esters. Testosterone is the hormone our bodies naturally produce. First synthesized in 1935, it's the safest anabolic steroid when used under medical supervision. Sylvester Stallone admitted to using HRT doses of testosterone for the Rocky movies. Harvard Medical School's 2021 meta-analysis showed TRT doses improved quality of life, reduced heart attack risk by 21%, and improved blood sugar by 15%. 1. Growth hormone, HGH. Growth hormone, naturally produced by our pituitary gland, is the safest performance-enhancing substance available. FDA approved in 1985. Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Jeff Bezos, they all use HGH for anti-aging. Mayo Clinic's 2020 study showed controlled HGH use reduced aging markers by 34%, minimal impact on heart, kidneys, or liver. The only side effect is insulin resistance, easily controlled with diet. Number of bodybuilders who died from HGH use 0. The 5 deadly steroids. Now we get to the critical part. Why are these steroids so deadly? And why do modern bodybuilders keep using them? 5. Dianabol, methandrostanolone. Developed by Dr. John Ziegler. In 1958, Dianabol was the first popular oral steroid. Its liver toxicity is insane. 30 mg daily increases liver enzymes by 400% within 6 weeks. Zyzz's autopsy showed liver damage with Dianabol metabolites present. Johns Hopkins research shows 8 weeks of Dianabol increases LDL cholesterol by 89% and drops HDL by 65%. Heart attack risk jumps 4.7 times higher. Mike Matarazzo admitted to years of Dianabol use before needing a heart transplant. 4. Insulin, bodybuilding use. Insulin saves lives for diabetics, but in bodybuilding doses, it's deadly. Dallas McCarver's death involved suspected insulin shock. Rich Piana openly admitted to insulin use. Endocrinology Journal's 2018 report. Bodybuilding doses of insulin increase hypoglycemic coma risk by 340%. Brain cells suffer permanent damage within 4 minutes. Milos Sarcev said, "Insulin is dangerous even for professionals." The third-ranked steroid doesn't kill as fast as insulin. 3. Halotestin, fluoxymesterone. Developed in 1956, halotestin is the most toxic oral steroid available. It's 19 times more anabolic than testosterone and 8.5 times more androgenic. Liver tumor risk increases 67%. Jo Lindner's friends mentioned he was using halotestin. University of California study, 4 weeks of halotestin increased liver enzymes by 890%. It alters brain chemistry related to aggression. Multiple athletes have committed domestic violence while on halotestin, but the second-ranked steroid makes even halotestin look mild. 2. Anadrol, oxymethylone. Developed in 1960 for anemia treatment, Anadrol became one of the most dangerous oral steroids in bodybuilding. 6 weeks of use creates liver cysts. Many underground bodybuilders lost their lives to Anadrol. British Journal of Sports Medicine's 2017 study. Anadrol increases blood pressure by an average of 47 mmHg. Brain hemorrhage risk jumps 8 times higher. Andreas Munzer's autopsy showed Anadrol residue. His liver was completely destroyed. But the #1 killer steroid? 1. Trenbolone. And here's the modern era's #1 killer. Trenbolone. Originally developed for cattle farming, it was never approved for human use. 5 times stronger than testosterone, doesn't convert to estrogen, but the side effects are horrific. Trenbolone's dark truth. Dallas McCarver had trenbolone metabolites in his heart tissue. Rich Piana was hospitalized during a trenbolone cycle. Jo Lindner said his sleep apnea started during periods of trenbolone use. Veterinary Medicine Journal research. Trenbolone thickens heart muscle by 34%. Cardiomyopathy risk. It causes kidney sclerosis. Worst of all, it changes brain chemistry, paranoia, aggression, depression. Creates what's known as tren rage. The biggest tragedy of modern times? Golden era athletes used low doses under medical supervision. Now kids are experimenting with veterinary drugs. Remember, steroid use is illegal and dangerous. This video is for educational purposes only. If you're into bodybuilding, try natural methods. Living is more important than being huge. Rich Piana's final words: be real with yourself. Dallas, Zyzz, Jo Lindner, they were all young, all strong, all chasing their dreams. But in the end, they all shared the same fate. I'm sharing this knowledge because I wish I could go back and tell that 19-year-old kid to stop. You be smarter. If this video helped you, don't forget to hit like. Share your experiences in the comments, but please don't mislead anyone. Staying alive makes everyone big.